channel. I've always wanted to say that. Today I'm working on just showing you guys some of my favorite top of the line products that I use on a daily basis, especially because I do my own makeup before I head into work on the TV. And there's a lot that goes into waking up at 3 in the morning and then having the energy to do your own makeup. I get it all the time. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you have the energy? How do you find the drive to do your makeup in the morning? The answer is simple. If you enjoy a nice face beat, you know how good you feel after you complete like the look. So jumping right in, one of the first things that I love to do on this face, my eyebrows. Okay, let me just give you a little peek of my eyebrows. Yeah, all of that. One of the first things that I do, and then I just go ahead and hide them under my bags. ANASTASIA Beverly Hills, my go-to, the pomade. I put so many people on this. I'm surprised that I still have to put anyone on this, but this is my go-to. You need to use one of these bad boys, so it's not something that comes with, you know, the utensil to just draw it on. If you have a good eyebrow, at least, you're on the right track. After you do the dip brow, you need to jump on in to some concealer. And this is also my jam. It is NARS concealer in Cafe Soft Matte. It's almost done. This is how much I love it. Do I even need to say anything else? I don't even think so. Do use it on top of my eyebrow and below just to carve it out real nice. Like nothing gets me going more than a nice eyebrow. So we gotta move on from the eyebrows. I should have actually started off with my favorite moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer right now is OLEHENRIKSEN. I think I said that right. Pretty proud of myself. It's the C-Rush Brightening Gel Cream, and I love it. It's just moisturizing, it does what it's supposed to do, and because it's so moisturizing, I only use it at night because, like I said, I work in TV. Bright lights means for shiny face, so I only use this at night, and then when I'm getting ready in the morning, this is the bad boy that I use. You gotta use a primer. What are you doing if you're not using a primer before you put your makeup on? You don't want it to last. Like I said, did this at about 4 o'clock this morning. And it's late now. Don't know the time. I'll put it somewhere. But now I'm a foundation jumper. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's true. As you can see, I have like 4 foundations up here. Just got this one, which I like a lot. I think it's a little light for my skin though. This is supposed to be about my favorite. So we're gonna try this again. What I use every single day, every morning, is my Fenty Beauty foundation. I love it. It matches my skin really well. It holds up all day, and it's matte foundation. Like I said, I work in TV. I work under bright studio lights every single day. So using a matte foundation like this is key to make sure that I don't get extremely shiny throughout my shift, because honestly, I'm one of those people that I don't like to do touch-ups throughout the day. I probably should at least do some powder right here, where you can kind of see it's starting to get a little shiny. But like I said, did my makeup at 3 this morning and we still have it together. Sorry. Contour! One of my favorite things to do. I just love it. I think that doing your makeup is like a work of art, and it just takes finesse, and once you finally get your groove and you find your favorite products, like it just becomes easy. The Fenty Beauty Matchsticks, they are my jam. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Obviously they have a dark color, a highlighter, and a concealer. I love them, every single one. The highlighter, don't use too much of because I have so many highlighters. And after I use a cream, I always love to go in with a powder. You guys, if I can put you onto anything, it's gonna be Juvia's place. Why aren't you already on their website? I'm kidding, stay here. You have so many options in here. That's why I love this palette. Don't know where I'm gonna, for a blush, don't know. Actually, I do know, I'm lying to you. The things that I use the most out of this palette, this darker blush right here whenever I actually use blush, which isn't often, the highlighters, Oops. And obviously the contour color. It took me a long time to find a color that I could actually use to contour with my face. I remember going to MAC and them telling me that I had to reverse contour back in the day. Didn't like that answer. Now we're gonna talk about one of my favorite things of all time, eyelashes. They are everything, and they're everything to me because I found an amazing set of eyelashes on Amazon. One of my friends put me on, and now I'm putting you on because less than $10, 5 pairs. 5 pairs of lashes that are flirty, dramatic, fun, but not too much, which is me. Those are kind of the words I'd use to describe myself. So a lash is worth 1,000 words, obviously. Anyone who knows me knows that I love a really colorful eye if like the rest of me is kind of like black and white. Like I'm wearing a gray sweater and black pants, so that means red eye, obviously. We're talking eyeshadow, guys, and one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is definitely the JACLYN Hill palette. It's dirty, obviously, because I use it a lot. I love this palette because you've got so much going on here. Like, look at all of the things you have going on here. All of the colors that you have, all of the neutrals that you have, all of the transition shades you have, all the things that you could do. You could do a smoky eye, you could do just a nude eye. You could go in and be extra, read all about it right here. I love this palette. And you have so many sparkly shades in this palette. Morphe, I really love Morphe, okay? And this has a rainbow on it, so me talking about the color, yeah, I needed to have this palette in my life, and it's a limited edition special palette. It's called the Artistry palette by Morphe. And I mean, what else do I have to say about this? Look at all this color. Like, you have all the colors of the rainbow here. That's all I need. I have to tell you about the eyeliner that I use. It is my favorite eyeliner, okay? I always get asked how I make such a perfect cat eye. Cat eyes are like my look. I always do a cat eye. If I don't do a cat eye, I kind of feel like naked. And to do the perfect cat eye that I do in really one swoop, I use the NYX Epic Liner, and I'm just gonna show you it from back here because it's like all rubbed out because I use a lot of it. I use it all the time. It's the only eyeliner that I will use. Oh, I'm gonna do one of these, hey. If you can like draw, you can, you can't, okay? It takes practice. It just goes on dark. It barely runs out. Like, I bought eyeliners like this where like I use it maybe in a week and it's already faded. I've had this for months and it costs like $11. It's my favorite. You can't have it. Get your own. After I use my contour this face up, I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep, and this is everything. There are many reasons I love this powder, which I actually need a little bit right now, so why not just do it while I talk. It matches very well with the color of my skin, and look at that. Gets that shine away instantly. And now we're back. Look. I don't even need to say anything else about this powder. It's really great for baking that face, honey. It's the only baking that I do. Just saying. And now you know what I use every day. As you can see, I didn't do anything on a lippy because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I do everything else and then I get to my destination and I'm like, ooh, what lippy do I have in my bag? And I use that. So yeah. You're just gonna have to imagine it.